Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you. Midday money here on a Tuesday. Welcome on into the show. A little bit late into the show here. A little bit late. We got the blue up here. I don't know why sometimes the colors move on me here. I don't even know how to get back to black. Anyway. Hello. Here we go. I got a little late in here. I forgot to add for the new contest. We'll get to all that. Contest winner, Lindell White jersey. We'll roll out a who did I pull out for next week? I'll get to that in a second. We do have a winner in the contest. Eric T gets it done. 3 wins. 3 wins gets it done. There you go. And we only had 6 people in the contest. 6 people in the contest. Used to have like 40 people in the contest. Anyway, at Mr. Sean Higgs, Twitter world, plays are posted. There you go. There you go. Profile, we had 50-50, we lose another person. What if somebody just unfollow me every morning to drop me down to 50-49? Come on. Come on. This is ridiculous. So, anyway, we're at 50-49 still for days on end here on Twitter. iHeartRadio, midday money look headlines. We'll probably roll our look headlines tonight. Like, who are we kidding? We're going to have week two NFL lines already up. I bet a couple week 2 games already. Maybe I'll do one tonight. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow. We'll see. See how the wind blows. New contest, new games, teaser Tuesday, and of course, we have our product read today. Love doing a product read. Hopefully you're supporting the channel. You can support the YouTube channel. I mean, one, it's easy enough to just go into the like button, like, share, subscribe, notification bell, all that easy stuff. You can do more if you'd like. But let's get the easy stuff out of the way. And we have exactly 12 likes with 16 watching. It's a start. Let's get to it. So Eric won the contest. And Eric, there you go. I don't feel like taking the Lindell White jersey out of the bag, but I will, because we got to find the auto on here. Where is the autograph? There you go. 2-time national champion. 2-time natty champ. Signed Lindell White. Eric T gets it done. You got the authenticator on there. That's how we roll. Again, it's a fun little jersey. We're not giving out O.J. Simpson jerseys, crazy stuff like that. I'll bag this up again. But everybody wants to see an autograph. Jersey number 2, Hendon Hooker. I'm not going to crack it open until we have a winner, because then I got to fold it back up. There you go. It's not that hard to get in a contest. All you got to do is put your freaking name. You get in the comment section. Put it in there. It starts today, Tuesday. I will put the games in the chat. They are scrolling as it is. We'll start with this real fast just to get underway if anybody wants to get in the contest. Side or total? Cowboys, Eagles, Chiefs, Chargers, Iowa State, Ravens, Bills, Vikings, Bears. You pick one, side or total each game. Very simple. I write it down, then I cross it off whoever wins or loses. Boom, boom, boom. Real simple stuff. Cost you $0. Eric, message me on the X with your address, and I'll get that out to you. Now let's get into some free picks. We'll do that and get on with our day. We'll put these in the chat as well. I won't scroll them. I'll leave the games for the contest underneath for now. Baseball, 1-1 yesterday. 222 wins, 209 losses, plus 1945. No side or total. We're doing props. And my guy, Mr. Numbers, brought up the stolen bases here for Soto. He said Soto wants a 40-40. I said, you know what? I think Lindor probably wants a 30-30. 76 and 142 with our props. Not that great. It's a winning. We were up over a dime. We've moved down a little bit. It's been a while. We're going to do stolen bases here. Again, Mr. Numbers brought up the 40-40. Soto wants to do a 40-40 this year. Well, let's get the 30-30 first. He got picked off yesterday. Lindor stole a base. I'll be looking to do both of these guys here for the week until they both get to 30-30s at least. And the good numbers, right? We get one of these today. We're at 4-1. Let's go. Lindor, Soto, stolen base props. Thank you, Mr. Numbers. The New York insider. He'll be all happy. Like he's going to be a big pro, and I'm just some guy who's never won a game in my life before. There you go, Mr. Numbers. Stolen bases, Lindor and Soto for the Mets. NFL picks. Cowboys over to 47.5. Chiefs -3. Jets +3 and under 38.5. Mr. Numbers and the rest of the crew, you did not pick up yesterday. This said 3.5 under yesterday. No, somebody on Twitter noticed. I had to correct it. Jets under 38.5. Texans +120. Ravens on the money line as well, -105. The Bears under 43.5. No college footies as of right now. So there is that. Again, contest picks are scrolling. Free picks are now scrolling. Teaser Tuesday is back. Teaser Tuesday. 7-point teaser plus 120 odds from DraftKings Sportsbook. Ole Miss -3. Missouri +0.5. South Florida +24.5. NFL, Giants 12.5. The Jets +10. And the Raiders +9.5. There you go. All games I've already bet with the regular lines. Although some of these lines have moved from what I got them at. No shocker there. That's why I tell you to watch the look at lines and to be a winner, right? Comment time. In the chat, I'm putting right now. You want to get in a football contest a la Westgate and Circa, although it's not millions, it is thousands. Gas Station Sushi cashed last year in our little contest, won a little bit of money. The link is here. If it's not working, message me on Twitter. I will send you the link. Get in the contest. I'm in it. Tony K, 3G Sports, Jeff Hockman. Get involved. It's a couple $100 to get in, but everybody's, I do such a crap job. Apparently, everybody's a lot better than me at picking games. Well, dig into your pockets with your Tyrannosaurus Rex arms. Sign up. The money doesn't even come to me, but I'll guarantee you get paid. I'll back it up like I do when I'm sending out cash for NCAA tournament cash pools I send out here, or buying $1,000 worth of little jerseys to give away. I'll make sure you get paid if you win the contest. There we go. Tom's in the house. What do you say, right, Gabe? I'm hanging in. And he's straight on. Look at this. He was rolling in from Twitter. He's tweeting up. Ryan's in the house. Eric's in the house. Here's the big winner. Pirates and the Stros today. White Sox also. Doggy dogs. King D is here. Diane's in the house. Noel McLean over 5.5 strikeouts versus the Motor City Kitties. Yes. Sports Money. It's midday money. You know it, Mike. Good to see Sports Money. Mike and Ramon doing a great job on the Sports Money channel. Extended line. Markel's in the house and JK is here. Big waves. Was that the only one on Florida State money line? I knew Malzone would hurt Bama. You were the only one. Good win for you. I had Alabama. I was a loser. Now, I did lose there, but you know what? I'm still hitting 68% with college football this year out of gate. 15-8. Not too bad. I'll take it. What's that, 65%? Something along those lines. I can't win them all, but good win. Florida State money line. Good for you. Did not see that one coming. I was very wrong about Belichick. I wasn't. TCU, no doubt, winner for me there. Michael B's in the house. Michael B says it's going to be a tough season, Michael B. He's, as a Raider fan, he's probably in for it, Mike. I agree with you. 4-0 for Michael B. Though TCU might have been the easiest bet on the year. A's first 5, Rangers, Phillies, Brew Crew over. And if I'm annoyed I didn't have the Brewers here over. I said that 9 just looked way off. Jeff, my guy, best exterminator in Louisiana. Grandbaby sitting and betting horses today. Yeah, that's a good one. Nice relaxing day. You did win, Eric. Eric won the Lindell White jersey. Oh, boy, here we go. We're going to go back and forth now. Dang it, Belchi lost my jersey. Thank you, Bill. What were you doing betting in North Carolina? The fact that it went from a pick'em to TCU -3 and then up to 4.5. Why? No buyback at all. Dak suffered a torn labia minora last night. Going to be day to day. Torn labia? See what you did there, Mike. New contest starts today. Here are the contest picks. Dallas +8, 47.5 versus Philly. KC -3, 45.5 Chargers. Iowa +3, 41.5 Iowa State. Baltimore pick'em 50.5 Buffalo. Vikings -1.5, 44.5 Chi-Town. Contest picks are up. You got to Thursday to get them in. Logan Webb Day on the road in Colorado. No thanks. When Dak throws for 30 yards or 3 TDs versus Eagles because Dallas has no defense, they are down by 20 in the first half. You'll understand. Yes, he's going to put up yards. That's why we got the over. Well, not there. That's the pool. You played the league champion with too bad, so sad. Look, the Eagles fans are out already. There's what I'm looking for here. There's the Cowboys over 47.5. Mr. Wesker's coming in. He likes Dallas on the money line. Sports Money's laughing at Mr. Weskers. An 84 predicted score. Scary. I'm going to put out a couple alternate totals here for Philly to score against Dallas. I will put them in the chat here. I'll add them I'll put them on the YouTube comment section as well there. Again, YouTube, listen, if you're on YouTube, you could be a premium member for $2.99, support the channel. Subscribe. If you subscribe, then you get the access to the chat. Again, it's free. And plus, in the comments, I put a lot of stuff out for Pickwise. And I'm going to put these right in the chat right now for some Philly stuff here. A couple all total overs. Mike will be happy with these. I don't know if Dallas backers, or I should say underbackers, will be happy with what I'm putting out here, but that's okay. It's all right. Ryan's coming in. Ryan was the first one in last week with his picks. First one in this week. Philly under. KC. Iowa State. Baltimore. and Minnesota. Well, Ryan won't be happy with my thing that I just put out there for totals. You know better to listen to ESPN. What's that for the stolen bases? That's his insider information. There's the pool picks again. You want to get in the pool? It's in the chat. Pick 5, just like the circa. I'll post the score of followers UFC show so everyone can see it. Here we go. Let's see. Diane is in the contest. What do we got here? Philly, KC, Iowa State, Baltimore, and the under. Oh, we want to come on screen. Here we go. Here come the fighting words. Come on screen. Oh, Yankees minus 115 today here from Ryan. What could go wrong with the Yanks? Astros, Tigers, Blue Jays, Red Sox. This is where the Yankee season goes to die. Mr. Rich says, Higgs keeps showing the winners. Cappers are a dime a dozen on the internet. No one's paying for services in a free world. Hey, I get it. I show the winners. I can't even get people to hit the damn like button, Mr. Whiskers. Forget about it. You see, I don't even tell you to go buy my season kind of stuff. I just go, excuse me, I give out free stuff. I can't even get a like. Whoa, Michael B says he's coming on the Sports Money Show. I'll be there for that one. Michael B's always here. Bay Area. Yes, he is. He is definitely a San Fran guy. San Fran. Frisco. Kindy's 3-team college footy parlay. K-State, Marshall, Syracuse, minus 102 on FanDuel. Here we go. Football has arrived. 3-teamers out on a Tuesday. Good luck, King D. Sports Money says you better be there, Michael. Sounds good. Yeah, one day at a time. That's what we're doing here. TCU winning yesterday. I split baseball, but I had a dog on Baltimore, so small winning day. I'll take it. Parlay Yankees, Giants, money line for plus 168. You know, somebody's losing. That's a loser. What can go wrong taking the Yankees and then a big favorite in the Giants? David's coming in. Dallas over. KC. Iowa under. Bills. Chicago under. Yes, Satsushi's in the house. Says, I like it, Mr. Whiskers. What were you liking from Mr. Whiskers? Ernest Smith, I got to say, I think this is the first time I've seen you commenting in the contest. I love all my followers. I appreciate each and every one of you. But as I think a first-time contest person, I'm pulling for you. Sorry for everybody else, but I think Ernest is new. I got to cheer for the newest cat in the show. Dallas in the points. KC. Iowa State over the 41.5. The Ravens and the Bears under. Michael B says, Stros and the over. Yeah, I like the Stros there. Beat the Yankees. Yankees will be good teams. I can see Framer and Freed both give up a few runs. I agree with you. Yes. Mr. Wester says, I don't know if the Yankees can beat a team with more than 35 wins. I'd bump that up to a team with 45 wins. I don't think they can beat good teams. Big waves coming in with the Rockies today. Underdog. Toronto with Barrios. Dodgers over the total versus the Pirates. I like them all. Mr. Weskers with the thumbs up and right? What is the other one there? All hail gas station sushi. Here we go. Here we go for Thursday night. What do you think about these sports money, Philly fans, over fans for Thursday night? All total for Philly over 33.5, 2-1, 36.5, 3-1, 38.5, 51. I think Philly scores like 44. I want to say like 44-26. I like the over. Give me the over. Michael says, I'm leaning Tampa Bay on a money line. Mariners 4-9 to lose. Road starts. 1-8 last 9 on the road. 1-6 last 7 versus Tampa. Again, baseball tough. I found one game I like today, and that's that. You know what I got to do here? Hold on a second. We're 20 minutes in. It is time. I got a little beep. I need a breaking news. Here we go, folks. Delete Me makes it quick and easy and safe to remove your personal data online at the same time when surveillance and data breaches are common enough to make everybody vulnerable. Data brokers make a profit off of your data, folks. Your data is a commodity. Anyone on a web can buy your private details. This can lead to identity theft, phishing attempts, and harassment. But now you can protect your privacy with Delete Me. Yes, Delete Me, folks. Get 20% off your Delete Me plan when you text HIT, that is HIT, to 64000. Message and data rates apply. Listen, I've said this yesterday, and I will say it through Delete Me here. I am an online presence, right? You're on Twitter, the X, the YouTube. Privacy is important. I'm out here, that's fine, but doxing, harassment, all that kind of stuff. Someone who's been harassed online, Delete Me can help. Take control of your data and keep your private life private by signing up for Delete Me. Now at a special discount for our listeners today. Get 20% off your Delete Me plan by texting HIT, HIT, to 64000. The only way to get the 20% off is to text HIT, HIT, to 64000. That's HIT to 64000. Message and data rate applies. Let's go, folks. Delete Me. Go for it. HIT to 64000. Support me. Support the channel. Support the sponsor. Least you can do. All right. Thank you. Delete Me. Thank you. Everybody in the chat who's part of the family here. Now, back at it into our show here. Let's get at it. Mr. Weskers likes to call it SF. I will never call it the SF. Gas Ace Atsushi says, Michael B., let's go. He likes Tampa Bay here. Rockies money line for Mr. Weskers. I agree, right? Let's fade Frisco. The Frisco kid was a friend of mine. The Frisco kid. I don't understand why those guys aren't on Yacht Rock. That's a Yacht Rock song. It's Oakland, actually, but you know what it is. Oaktown. Here we go. Oaktown. Ryan Page says, I understand you're on the Philly game over, but my thing is Dallas won't score much because they're so predictable with no running game. Yeah, but when you're down, you're going to just throw the ball and you're going to put points on the board. They'll put points up. Central Michigan to Pitt under 53 for King D here on Saturday. Pitt, Central Michigan under 53. Gas Station loves the Cowboys money line play, says Mr. Weskers. Contest picks. Sushi. Dallas. KC. Iowa State over. BLT. Chicago over the total. Who the Cowboys running back? I honestly don't know. They got the guy Blue, and I think Miles Sanders, and I think they brought back Ron Springs to play. No running backs, banged up offensive line, a bad defense. I think you're forgetting about the Dallas defense is bad. They were bad last year. They'll be bad this year. King D says, my guy got the man's run up. There you go. Yes. Get on Delete Me. Come on, folks. Delete Me. Rasmussen has stunk lately, says Michael B. Fade the Mariners again, says Ninja with a question mark. It is a little I said it. It's a little tougher, I think, for baseball as the season progresses. The lines get out of hand. I picked and choose my spots. I'm on a 19-8 run, Mr. Ninja here. Nice 61% run in August with NFL, or excuse me, with MLB. You gotta kind of get a little more choosier, more selective. Coyotes in house, Duke and the under. Against Illinois. 350.5. I haven't dug into this game yet. I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games. This one did not jump to me. I mean, Illinois was a 1.5 point favorite. It's not 3. Javonte Williams is a good back when healthy. Is he healthy? Again, you're running behind a bad line. Coyote likes Baylor. You know what? I had Baylor the other day. They let me down. And looking at it, maybe I shouldn't have played Baylor based on you have a 5-win SEC. You know, and I looked at it as like bias. Like it's the SEC coming out with 5 wins, favored over an 8-win Baylor club at home. I should have known. The reverse should have been going on in my head. This line's down to 2.5, by the way, against SMU. People not believing in SMU. Kennesaw, look at this. Against Indiana, 36 points. This one, I think I could get behind the 36 here. Indiana last year, great season. That's a lot of points. Kennesaw plays defense. They slowed down. I mean, I had the under their last game. I'll take the points with you there, Coyote. Iowa State. I got to dig into this one. I'm going to do a free pick video on this later today. So this one here, I'm going to dig in. No opinion as of right now. Rice says, forget about Rasmussen. Apparently, it's only when I bet on him, he loses. That's always the case. There's always that guy. NC State over 53.5 for Coyote versus Virginia. Man, like Coyote, you bet a lot of games. Like every noon game you got going on here. NC State, Virginia, 53.5. 2.5 out there, 3s. I got to look into this one. I bypass some. I jump into things that I like right off the bat, and I go back and gotta have one circled I want to relook at. I'll have to look at this one here. Pitt 21. Katie, do you just do every game at noon? This is every single game. Indiana games at noon. Duke's at noon. NC State, Pitt. I mean, you left out Penn State, Florida International. So here's the Central Michigan, right? A lot of people last week faded them, thought they're going to be bad. They come out with a big win. Now you're coming from Cali, East Coast to Pitt. I mean, obviously you're stopping off at home before you get here. Bad travel spot. I could lay the 21.5 here. I could lay that with you. Robert Newhouse coming back. Not Springs here. Robert Newhouse, another great name. 80s Dallas. Love it. Ryan Page Rasmussen has got at least 5, giving up no more than two runs in his last 6 starts. Don't know what your definition of stink is, but he's been excellent. He's got good numbers. I pull for Seattle because I think it's just a waste of how good their staff is. I know it's weird this year. Like, they're really good at one spot. The splits for every one of their starters is like off the boards. It's crazy. It says a many UConn money line. $8 down to $7. This was a 8.5. It's down. There's a 6.5 out there too, by the way. 8.5 down to a 7, even a 6.5. Boy, Syracuse really looked terrible last week. I mean, I got a Syracuse under ticket, so I'll cheer for the UConn under for sure. Maybe Bill Belichick can coach without Tom Brady. You know, just for him coming back, you had Mac Brown there, who's 74. You got Belichick, 73. Well, how do these guys relate? Hey, man, I won a Super Bowl in 2004. Really? I wasn't born yet. I was 1 year old. Actually, no, 2025. These kids weren't even born. These guys weren't born when this guy was winning Super Bowls. I mean, you got 18 and 19-year-olds. Maybe they were 7 at the end of Tom Brady's career. My thoughts on the Illini against Duke or just in general? I mean, this line went from 1 up to 3. I think the money's on Illini. Duke's paying a quarterback, what, $5 million to come QB there? I don't know if was it Elko was the guy from A&M who was the coordinator, went to Duke for a bit, kind of got wins, left, went back home. If guys still stayed there, if he left a nice foundation, I don't know. I mean, Illinois, I think, is kind of a hot seat kind of coach. They got to win this game. It went from 1 to 3. Big Ten versus ACC. I mean, the Big Ten should win this game. Let's be honest. Illinois should win. Coyotes go to Vegas for week 1 of NFL. College football going to be great. Seeing at the Paris. I enjoyed it. Paris was the first place I stayed at when I went out. Me and my wife, we went out with a couple other couples. We were all at the Paris. One other couple stayed somewhere else because, I don't know, they didn't want to hang out with us. It was nice out there in 2006 to Paris. I've not stayed there since. When I go out, I try to stay at a different spot every time. Paris is a nice joint. Mon ami Gabby's, the breakfast, right? Is there a little breakfast buffet thing? You know I'm going to bring up food, Coyote. You know that. Get together. Head down to South Point and see Gas Station Sushi. He'll give you some horse winners and you can have some hot dogs. I'll fire over I'll Venmo you or sushi $50 for some hot dogs that are $2 each. Ryan Page says, Michael B., I only see it when I bet him he's terrible. That's it. That's the way it always is. Like some guy you like and then you play on him, he always screws the pooch for you. I only got through the 11 games for college football. Only got through the first 11. See, this is, for me, Coyote, like anything, baseball, I see a big line, like I'm not even going to really look at that game. Like that, if I even come back to it. There's the games I'm kind of looking at right away, like I kind of like this spot. South Florida. I wanted South Florida to lose last week because I wanted a bunch of points this week. And they're getting a bunch of points. I'm not high in the Gators. But I thought the line could be higher. But you pull in a dominant performance. I had that game circled. Kentucky, Ole Miss. I think Kentucky's going to be bad. They looked terrible last week trying to score versus Toledo. But I think Ole Miss was going to be a double-digit favorite. Who knows? It's tough. If you're going to go through the 11, the early, all the noon games, 11 a.m. games, I can't go through every single game. I'm going to have to, Texas. I'm going to look at Texas laying 37, Texas Tech 45, 47. I'll go, especially, again, would I throw some kind of nonsense like that? I'd have to tease those down if I was to do them. I couldn't come into a chat and tell people to take kind of those crazy games. You know? You don't need somebody to tell you, like, oh, yeah, we're going to lay 40 here with Texas to bounce back. Oh, really? Thank you, doctor. You know, I mean, I got to just look at the games I want to look at, and then go back and try to find some. Because if you're going to go through every single one, I'm not. Because then how does that transpire to college basketball? You do that for every college basketball game? You got to have like a little set criteria what you're going to look at. Javonte Williams is garbage running back, he says. Again, I'm not high on Dallas. Rays are 500 when he pitches at home. Did you know Mariners have lost Woo's last 7 road starts? Crazy. As good as Woo is. Baylor's terrible. I can't believe that loss. Although I should have known better. Why was a 5-win team favored over an 8-win team? I should have known better. I should have known better because it should have just been a straight pass, Ninja, because here comes, in my mind, that's just SEC bias. Like, hey, Auburn's got to be favored. Where I should have been thinking, they're going to put Auburn a dog, so when they lose, it's be like, well, we lost to a good team. I screwed myself there. Dumb loss. Again, 16-8 or whatever with college footies. Again, just annoying. Just annoying. Maryland, I would still take it 18.5 if you want to get down on the Terps over Northern Illinois on a Friday night. I actually took some James Madison action at a 15. I like James Madison against Louisville. Di says, any baseball favorites today? If I'm doing baseball today, I would look towards, again, the Red Sox to me, they're minus 120 on a run line. How about Nats over? I would do a Nats over. I can't believe the Royals are a 150 fave, a 160 fave versus the Angels. That's crazy. I like the A's over. I wanted to take the Orioles against Darvish, but I got Wells pitching, who's making his first start since April of last year. Again, I don't really love it. I'm going to put something on the YouTube Premium for you in a little bit. Can you give away a whole torn Belichick sweatshirt for the contest? I'll get in that one. I don't know what that'll cost me to give away. That'll be. It's crazy because I just threw out some old sweatshirts of mine I could have passed off as his. Baylor offense is good. The only problem with Baylor's their D-line is sorry. SMU's no Auburn, that's for sure. I get it. I like the Smoo. And in this spot here, I might lean them over Arianda as a coach. I might lean Sonny Dykes. But everyone just saw SMU drop a 40-piece on TV. So there's the hype. They're going to forget that Baylor looked terrible the week before. Couldn't stop a nosebleed running the ball. Can the Smoo run the football? Because if they can, Baylor's in trouble. They couldn't stop an 8-year-old. That's what I just said. Just said that. Ryan says, I live here in Tampa and have gone to Rasmussen games to bet on him, and the Rays lose. So I lose. That's why I'm salty. I was impressed with Baylor even in the loss. Listen, I had Baylor. So it's not like I don't think they're a decent team, but again, the spot, SMU off of a prime time, everybody sees them beat up Belichick. What did they score? 48 points? And the lines come down? Probably a pass. Maybe I throw something in as a free pick in the show or something. NC State. Who's NC State playing? Let's pull up some college football action versus Virginia. Minus 1.5, King D's got a good number because it's threes everywhere. Cody says, Higgs, I'm not selecting college football, but NFL really am. See, NFL I could fire a bunch of games on, which I did. I fired a bunch of games at college also, but I can have 10 games in college football. Will I have more myself? Sometimes. Depends. And it goes back to, like I said, about the big spreads. Like, I kind of cross those off, even in college basketball. I don't look at those. I mean, I don't like laying 140 in baseball. How the heck am I going to come lay 20, 30, 40 points? I just bypass things. Selective is good. And I tell people, Coyote, how do you do this? Like start in one conference, start in the Big Ten, start in whatever team you like, start in there, build out. You'll get a feel for a team. I got teams I like, I got teams I don't like. That's good and bad because it's September and I'm worried about Kansas City Royals. I want to bet them every day because I got an over win. Hunter Green, I got over 8.5 wins. He can't win a start, but I want the Reds to win every game because I got over 80 win total for them. Same with football. I got under Syracuse, but I'm betting the cover last week. Difficult. Iowa State game under. Always in these games under. Come on. That's a foregone conclusion. Rasmussen is like Verlander. Pitch is decent, but no run support. He's better than Verlander. The numbers say he's better than Verlander this year. I'm not saying career-wise. Verlander's in the Hall of Fame. Look at Rasmussen's numbers this year. Ridiculous. Good season. Coyote says, the Ninja, it's always hits, but Iowa offense is actually good this year, surprisingly, so I'm staying away from the total. I'd still go under. Michael B says, Ryan, bet on Rasmussen first 5. Tampa 8-0 in the first 5s on the road. With him on the mound. Center Michigan made me eat poop last week. San Jose never got off the bus. Yeah. So this is a spot where you're going to avoid them because they screwed you, but this is where they show up like they're supposed to and get blown and their doors blown off. Good advice from Michael B on Rasmussen. Good luck, Ernest. Welcome to the club. Yes, Eric, right? Ernest comes in. Again, Eric, shoot me a text on or a message there on the X, and I'll get this out soon. I got to go to a post office. I'm supposed to mail my brother a book and some old kitty photos and stuff. So I'm 2 weeks behind going to the post office. So I apologies if I'm going to try to get this out by the weekend. If I get a 3.5, I'm taking Iowa. It's always a close game, and the road team is dominated. What is this? Is it still a flat 3 right now? All 3s all over the place. Hey, you always say don't take the Yankees at even odds, so here's your chance. Yeah, but this is a spot where they're even odds for a reason because Houston is a good team. Fried has not had a good second half. Framber's been a little banged up himself as well here. Again, I think the Yankees are gonna. I don't want to say choke. They're gonna have a problem. They got. This is. I know the Tigers are really just Scooble and a bunch of other guys, but Toronto, the Red Sox, they've had trouble beating these teams. This is the Yankee season, and I say that meaning that you got to take 2 out of 3 from 2 of these teams to at least get out of the 4 series at 500. That's what the Yankees should be looking at. Eric's in the contest to defend his title, to defend his Lindell White jersey. Philly, KC, Iowa, the Bills, and the White Queens. I like that. The Queen calls them the Queens. Funny. Mike Berry betting on Higgs' favorite Logan Webb today. Here we go, Logan Webb. He says, no, I will not lay 221 Giants. I don't care if Jesus comes down from heaven to pitch for the Giants. Wow. No Giant bet today on the road. The line is good. O-line's awesome, but the D-line on Duke is going to be trouble for Illinois run game, and the pass game is not trustworthy. Again, I look at it this way. It went from a 1 to a 3. I wasn't interested in it. I'm going to have to dig in it because we got a little line move action. So is that a smart move there? Group came in and moved that game early. We'll see what happens. Sushi says, don't write this down and relate the under in Oklahoma, Michigan 46. Well, you can have that 46 because I have it on Picks and Parlays at 50.5 already. I got a under 50.5 Michigan. I said this on the show 2 weeks ago. That game. See how it goes. Okay, it's the same for college football. I go through every game. It's just the way it always worked for me. Even about FCS. Oh, no. Way too much. I can't. Not enough time in the day. I got to just stick with what I know, man. Coyote, I've said this before to you. I don't come in and pretend, oh, here comes some soccer and MMA and tennis and this and that, FCS. I'll get my FCS from a smarter guy. If I throw FCS out here, it's because I got it from a reliable guy who I like in FCS betting. It's a lot of information out there for one person to go over. I like Illinois. I don't care what Duke is overpaying. Higgs seems like Belichick's girlfriend has no problem relating. To what? She has no problem to what? Getting his back blown out? I mean, they took an absolute beating. I'm way more heavy on the under in the Duke game. Now that's I could either way I could do an under in that game for sure. Sidewise, yeah. HB Sports Videos. It's been a minute since this guy's popped in. What are the games for the contests? Contest games. Well, that's not the contest games. We'll put the contest games in the chat here. I'll pop them up here in the banner. If it holds. Here we go. So, contest picks. You want to know the contest picks. Here you go. Cowboys, Eagles, Saturday total. Chiefs, Chargers, Saturday total. Iowa State, Saturday total. Ravens, Bills, Saturday total. Vikings, Bears, Saturday total. I will put these in the comments section as well here. For a Hendon Hooker jersey. No Detroit Lenny showing up for Hendon Hooker. Maybe because they gave him the boot. They gave him the old see ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Let's get back to the comments. Where are we? Rasmus and Verlander, good advice. We're around here somewhere. Contest picks. All right, there you go, Eric. Oh, no, we got them. Well, no, hold on a second. Illinois is good. We did that one. We did that one. Heavy contest. Is that what it? All right, Michael. Me contest picks. It took me a while to find it. You know, I get off of the comment banners, and I got to hunt down where I'm at. I was on Auburn. You can't take Baylor with that O-line. They listen. Auburn rolled, ran right through them. I wasn't expecting that. I create my own lines for college football every week. That's how I do. Oh yeah, I always have a little kind of starter line where I think the game should be. No. If you don't have your own kind of line, not even your own line, but at least your own kind of power ratings on something to come up with the line. Wine time's in the house. Do you get paid? Yeah. I mean, did you ask for a payout? Are you up? Get your I mean, you got the guy's number if you know how to do withdrawals. I'll message you on X if you don't know how to do withdrawals. Hit the like button, Wine Time. Absolutely, hit the like button. Wine Time. He's a member. Can I become a member on here? Yeah. Oh, member. Dude, you can join the channel. It's $2.99. You have a contest? Put me in it. I'm having a contest right now, Coyote. It's not hard. I mean, the picks are in the chat. You know, we put them. Here you go. Pick a side or total for each of these, and I'm giving away jerseys. Ryan, there you go. He got paid. Rocky's money line. Yes, let's do Rocky's money line. Guess Ace you got paid yesterday. Yes. There you go. People get paid. Giants are hot. They have 189. Webb is good career numbers versus them. If I had to bet the game, it would be under or first 5 under. The Giant love here. I think you have to tell them you want to be paid, otherwise it just rolls on to the week. There you go. Yeah. There, you see, people, if you want a little offshore credit joint, we got you here. Do I think Clemson beats the spread? Maybe an angry beatdown for losing. I could see a bounce back spot, yes. If you're asking if they should come in and beat up on Troy, I would say yes. Giants money line is a lock today. Pen out. Oh, it's out. Ryan Page. Giants lock emoji. Gotcha. Candy, have a good one. Look at this. We're closing in on an hour show. Love it. Giants run line under 10.5 same game parlay of quarter unit there from our guy Stop Geo. Stop Geo loves his little plus money parlays. Good hunting there, Geo. Good luck to all. Michael B's come in. Junior Camarillo over total bases. Ribbies, homers, hitting 500 versus the Mariners. Crushes a four-seam fastball, Wu's main pitch. 28 homers versus righties. Here we go. Let me get my pen out for Junior Camarillo. I'll have to hunt into that when I finish up the show. Yankees money line 30% DK boost 117 all line -2 185. Oh boy, you know what I'm going to say about that. I want a Broncos Texas 6-point teaser pleaser for week 1. Can't get better than 135 odds. Oh my goodness. Whoa, I'm on YouTube here. We got Michael B gifted memberships. Look at this. Hold on. Where's that in the chat? Because I saw this on YouTube. I got to hunt it down. Mike B coming through. Look at this. Not sure who got the gifted memberships. Here we go. Michael B, Ryan Page, Gas Station Sushi, Rogue Energy, and Lex Steele. There you go. Michael B coming through. Mr. Giant. Corey Jones, first comment ever in the Midday Money Show. Thank you, Corey Jones, for checking in. Lorenzen's on the mound. Might be why Rose are. I mean, it's Lorenzen. I mean, come on. Might be why. This is Lorenzen. This isn't like 1985 Saberhagen and Mark Gubiza. Zach Greinke. Where'd I put the picks in? Right here. Just put it right in the chat. Put them right in the chat, and I'll pop up it. I pop it up here live, and I write them down. I want to get to the Rockies. Just take the Rockies. Not that hard to do. Diane's hitting the like button. We are hitting the likes and getting memberships here. 21 watching, 20 likes. Excellent ratio. Here are the picks again. Cowboys game, Chiefs game, Iowa State, Ravens, Bills, Vikings, Bears. It'll always be the primetime kind of stuff at a good matchup on Saturday. Side or total from each. Ron Crawford's in the house today. Good to see Ron. He does a little afternoon. Again, I was saying I don't do soccer and MMA, tennis. I don't do WNBA either, but you know who does? Ron Crawford does. Michael B coming in the chat. Or the contest, I should say. Michael B. Philly over. KC under. Iowa. Baltimore. And the Bears. Well, you don't get the Bears money line. You get the Bears plus 1.5. I know I do. You don't know do the Hendon Hooker jersey? Coyotes in the house. Excellent. Philly under. The Chargers. Iowa State. Bills to win. Bears plus 1.5. Mr. Weskers. Match bet paid me. Everything's legit. There you go. Mr. Wesker sees Ron. He's pumped up. Again, thank you, Michael B. Gift to memberships. I'm coughing. $2.99 memberships. Mike just said, here's a 5-piece for everybody. Worried about my Auburn pass D giving up passing yards. It's, hey, listen. The Auburn team looked really good running the ball. Baylor could have won, maybe. Covered, who knows? It's one of those days. I'm annoyed. I mean, I got nothing. I'm not saying anything nice about Auburn. I'm annoyed that they just that whole game play. I don't know what I was thinking. Bad play by me. Not showing a list of pictures for the Halos. Yeah, it's some, AAA 4A pitcher they're bringing up. I think I become a member on a computer. Can't find that on my phone. Yeah, it's usually like on the channel. It says like join analytics videos, stuff like that. I don't know. People always have problems trying to join the channel. Hockey. Oh, boy. Thank you, Michael B. Gas A Sushi, you're welcome. Old news, but none of the books are doing minus 120 teasers anymore. Well, I have a plus 120 7-point teaser here from DK. Hell of a crew. It is. We got a crew here. Minus 110 6-point NFL teaser about the best around these days. Ron should always be worried about Auburn for any sport. Not an Auburn guy. Ron's coming in the contest. Philly, KC, Iowa, Bills, Minnesota. And just like that, we've almost doubled our contest picks from last week. JK not in the contest yet. Good luck, good show. Thank you, Coyote. Good to see you, fella. Mr. Whiskers, take the Rockies first 5. I don't have the stats in front of me, but Webb is not proper on first 5 in games. Giants struggle historically versus lefties. Philly had good starts versus them. Yes, first 5, attack it. Let's go. Can't lay 220 with the Giants. Thank you, Reds in Texas. The Reds got it done yesterday. Texas, well, you should really be thanking that Arizona bullpen. It's terrible. Not going to be looking good. I'll book it. Meow. My DK is saying all 6-point NFL teasers are minus 135. Do a 7-point teaser. Make it fun. Mr. West, no problem. I'm only taking credit if it wins. Here we go, WNBA. People love the WNBA. And our guy Rod has got you covered here with WNBA. Take the Liberty. Minus 6. Liberty free pick. There you go. There you go. And that'll be it for the show. That's it. Long show today. An hour. Work to do. Yeah, let's we all got work to do here. Let's recap. No baseball side or total free picks. But you know what? We're doing a Mr. Numbers special with the Mets. Stolen bases. Lindor plus 390. Soto plus 450. A lot of NFL stuff. Chiefs, Cowboys over 47. Chiefs, Jets in the under. Texans, Ravens, Bears under. Again, we'll get to more of these as the week goes on. They've been scrolling. They're in the chat. They're on Twitter at Mr. Sean Higgs. Hit the like. You're here. Thank you, everybody, coming in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people in the contest. Only 6 last week. Eric T, big winner for the Lindell White signed auto. We need the Troy Lenny here. Hendon Hooker jersey on deck for week 2 of the contest. Michael B, have a good one. I think he's trolling me at this point. No, I'm just saying you could do minus 7 at plus 120. That's what I do here for Teaser Tuesday picks. Minus 110 6-point NFL teasers. Match that wins as that. But it pushes a loser. Usually pushes our losers on teasers. Pushes are usually losers. That's it. We're out of here on a Tuesday. Back Wednesday. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for getting into the contest. Thank you, Michael B. Gifting the memberships to some folks today. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.